I removed myself from the stream. I removed myself from the stream. Hey, 100 called it this morning. Big Bear Energy. I ain't gonna hold you. It's what's up, Brittany? What's up, Michelle? What's up, everybody? Everybody pulling up in here. What's up, Big B? What's going on, Big B? Michelle, Brittany. Um, Lil Hawk say 100 called it. 100 called it. 100 said it's gonna be a bear move. It was both. It was typical CPI. I ain't gonna hold you. It was typical CPI stuff. We shot up, we shot down. Who that was that morning talking? I can't remember which one of the cousins it was. I jalapies, but they was like, "Hey, you think it's gonna come back and retrace to this hourly fair value gap? Gonna go back like how ICT was saying?" I said, I like, I don't think it will, but hey, this CPI, y'all know we've been before CPI, we shoot 70 points up, 70 points down. I be doggone if that booger ain't came back down and took out every sell side liquidity level that we marked out this morning. I'm gonna pull it up in a minute. I just want y'all to see the old bull versus bear. You know what I noticed after I made this right here? Why this bull only got 3 legs? I'm like, where the bull other leg at, man? I'm like, is this a 3-legged bull standing in the middle of the street? Cause I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, the bull only got 3 legs, man. How is this bull standing up with 3 legs like that, man? Did they catch him when he like swung his foot up? You know what I'm saying? Cause like, even if his foot was like right here, you will see like something. You will see that bull only got 3. Is his foot like up in the air? Like, where's foot at, man? Where's leg at? But yeah, man, I made this little graphic cause we still in the middle of the road. You know what I'm saying? The Bears trying to step over the line. The Bears trying to show they ready to do something. But guess what, man? We still in the middle of the road. The Bear talking trash. CPI tomorrow, punk. Right? The Bulls say, man, go get your daddy, man. Stop playing with me out here. That 100 the black belt right there. That 100 over there. CPI tomorrow, punk. Hey, man. Hey, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Oh, before we get into it, let me do this part right here. My name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., and I'm a scammer. That part. Let's get into it, man. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know how to support me by now. If you don't, you don't. Let's get into the price action, man. I'm on one. I done took me a nap today. I'm on one, man. I slept. After I got finished running my kids around, man, I slept from about 1:30. No, I picked up Chris at 1 o'clock. So about 1:30, 1:45 until it was, the market was closed. I think the market was closed. I got me a good nap in. You feel me? Oh yeah. Oh, for anybody that don't know why I'm on one, I've been on one for a couple days, right? I'm gonna show y'all why I'm on one. I'm real petty. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old man. I'll be 50 on my birthday. And I don't know how to, I ain't been able to let stuff go since I was a kid. So I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna play like I just got like this. Ever since I was a kid, I ain't been able to let stuff go. What AJ talk about? Oh, she laughing at my story. Where Lex at? Here we go right here. This right here. Let me pause this. Nope, that ain't it. Where's it? Let me get the Lex story, man. That's the one that I commented on. Let me get the Lex story. Hold on. Boom. There you go. This why I'm on one. I've been on one for a couple days. That's when Lex shared it. Talk about why you like this. Cause I am. Right here. This why I'm on one. For anybody who don't know why I'm on one, right? This why I'm on one right here. I can't blow it up. It won't let me blow it up. Right? It won't let me blow it up because it's a story. But right here, if you can't tell, this is where Lex shared, right? Lex shared the story that I posted when I said we're going to take these one-on-ones for a test run. I made a story and Lex shared it, right? When Lex shared it, somebody commented on her and said he don't show his P&Ls though. Just because I offered one-on-ones, right, that people been asking me for, he gonna talk to me. He don't show us P&Ls though, right? And she said, and so that part, that kind of bothered me. but it ain't really bothered me. I'm gonna tell you the part that really bothered me in a minute, right? He said he already walked away. She said he already walked away, goes lives on YouTube twice a day, showing you how he trade and shows his trades, LOL, right? Then he said he retired from a job. That's different. Y'all capping. That's where I got pissed off at right there. Right there. He retired from a job. That's different. Y'all capping. Right? That's what really pissed me off right there. That part. This part right here kind of made me mad, but I was like, haters gonna hate. But this right here, that's what really pissed me off. First of all, don't be worried about my P&Ls. You're acting like a robber. I don't know you, buddy. My face on the internet. You want me to show you how much money I got so you can ease up on me when me and my family go to Atlanta hanging out for the weekend? You can sneak up on me, buddy. But this is why I've been on one for a couple days. This is why I've been wilding. This where it all came from. Let's post this on a story 38 minutes ago so you can go see it. I ain't make it up. You can see it for yourself. But it was all because I offered something to the cousins that they was asking me for. Now you won't start coming for me, talk about, and for your information, let me tell, for everybody who don't know, for anybody who don't know, I am technically unemployed. I'm just an unemployed black man. That's all I am. My wife, the reason why I say I'm retired is because my wife said, I said, baby, it's time, I'm gonna go ahead and quit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to trust the process. She said, look, I ain't married no quitter. You ain't quitting nothing. Long as I've been knowing you, you finish everything you start. She was like, you done with this. You done worked out there for 18 years. You retiring. You deserve this. You deserve to retire. I said, you know what, baby? You right. I ain't quitting nothing. I'm retiring. But technically, I'm just an unemployed black man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. That's why I've been on one. That's why I've been on one right there, because that person pissed me off. Hey, man, let's get into it. Who in the chat? Let me see who in the chat. Look at Big B. Look at Big B. Big B. I mean, 100. When I told you 100, hey, we in neutral territory, 100. We in neutral territory. We're in neutral territory, but he is a little crip though. He is a little crip. For anybody who don't know what I mean, I say neutral territory. If you know, you know. But he is a little crippled. We gotta say he's a little crippled. Bull on that wobble wobble. My sweetie up in here. What's up, baby? What's going on, baby? What, you on lunch? You on lunch? Hey, if you on lunch, I'm gonna get off live and talk to you until you ain't on lunch no more, and then I go back live later. You on lunch? Facts. Protect your peace. Red, what's up, Red? What's up, Cool It? What's up, MR? Shout out to everybody. I ain't fooling with you. And then look what my sweetie say, but we pay our taxes on time. See, that's how women flex. That's how women shoot back. You see what I'm saying? We get out here, we poke our chest out, and we get silver back with it. We get silver back with it. But the women just say, we pay our taxes on time. Hey, man, I've been on one for about 11 minutes, man. Let's get to this price action. Hey, the reason why I say we still in the middle, I get to why we in the middle of the road when I get to the spot. All right. So today, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trading nothing. This morning when y'all was on the live, y'all saw what we did. We had to consolidate. We sold off, you know what I'm saying, during the Asian markets was tanking. So the future started tanking like around the Asian time. Then we consolidated, and then right before 9:30, we started pushing up to the upside. And I was like, yo, we looking kind of bullish. The price action looking bullish. Ping Yang, we took off the first 15 minutes. We skyrocketed all the way up. We went all the way up, taking out the buy-side liquidity that we had and set. We set some buy-side liquidity over here somewhere. I done moved all that stuff out the way. But we went up and we took it while we were still on the live together, right? And then we started coming back down. Because I think the buy-side was right here. It was somewhere over here. Because I was like, we about to get an hourly closure. I think it was this high right here. Let me make the wicks fat for y'all so y'all can see them good. wicks, wicks, wicks. Then once we took that buy side, we went into a whole bunch of nothing for real. We sold back down, and then we kind of dilly-dallied a little bit. We came back up, and we just did a whole bunch of nothing. Like right in this area right here, we consolidated here from, we sold down, then from, I say from 10:15 up into 11:15. Like, so the first, let's say the first 2 hours, it was a big range we was in. We was in a big range. We ranged from 38.76 all the way down to 38.39, right? So that's the range that we was in, right? 49, 59, 69, like a 30, just say a 35-point range. We ranged in a 35-point range for the first 2 hours. Then after that, it was a tighter range, right? It was like a tighter range for the next 11:30 up until 2:15. So for the next 12:1, the next 2.5 hours, it was a tighter range. And then we fell off a cliff. We was at that same hotel at the W again, standing on the balcony. Pum, fell off a cliff. Took down every sell side, what's the name that we had marked out. All the sell side liquidity we marked out. I think we marked out one here, and I think we marked out, we marked out like 2 or 3 of them that we had marked out over here today. I think it was like one down here. Wherever it was, let me go to the hourly chart so I can see exactly if I can find where we marked them out at. I know we marked out one there. We had this fair value gap down here. We had that fair value gap down there. We had some other fair value gaps in here that I deleted, except for this 15-minute. That's the only one that's been there since this morning. The rest of them, I deleted them, and I added these 2 hourlies that we made on the way down. But anyway, we sold all the way down here to this fair value gap. So every target that we set out today, except for this fair value gap up here, the first buy side liquidity that we set out this morning, when I was like, shout out all my scalpers. If you jumped in early and took it to the target, our top target, you could pay the trader. And then it came out, shout out to cousin, said, are we coming back to fill that gap? I was like, I don't think so, but we can, because it's CPI. It came back and did it. Shout out to cousin if he took that trade. I didn't take it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't take no trades. And then shout out anybody that was staying to play short and looking at any other downside targets that we had pointed out this morning. Shout out y'all if y'all took them. It was a nice payday today. I was sleeping because I ain't trying to trade nothing. I already told y'all, I ain't trying to do nothing before CPI and PPI. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't doing nothing. Last CPI and PPI, I lost a bet to Zay and I lost some money on some trades. So I was like, I'm just waiting. I'm holding it, right? So that's the price action, man. I'll dive in here and see if I can see any trades that would have set up, and maybe I can help out somebody who want to see like my trading style. Okay, starting this morning when we took off right here. Once we took off up here, like this right here, started wicking back down. Let me see if I can see anything that's set up. I'm going to mark this liquidity line real quick. I'm going to mark that because that's the line I would have waited for it to hit in the market saying, hey, I want to go that way, but not just yet. Because we went above it, and then we wicked down, right? I want to go that way, but not just yet. Then we tried again. Then we failed. It kept trying to get there, didn't get there, then it died off. So we're going to look for something on the upside, and we're going to look for something on the downside for anybody that, you know what I'm saying, want to see my style of trading setups, see if we can see anything. Here we go at 9:40. This is the opening right here. So we opened right here on the 15-minute. We wicked up. We came up, wicked down. Okay, let's see if we can find a setup lower than this, because ain't nothing showing on the 15-minute. It's covering its bases pretty good. This is what I do. I look at the 15-minute. If the 15-minute wick really far, then I start dropping down to look for good setups lower. I ain't seeing nothing that I would have took to the long side. I see like something right here at this breaking structure right now, and then it's a fair value gap right here. Since I went trading, it's kind of hard for me to go back and say what I would have done. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you go back and looking at it, you see a million things. But let me try to think about this in a way if I was actually there. All right, so we running this leg, start from there to there. Let's run the fibs real quick from this leg on up. Right, this 50%. See, I would have been looking to get in around here. This fair value gap right there at the 50%, and then see it's got a fair value gap right there, and then it's a small fair value gap right there. And see, I wouldn't have been looking to get the fair value gap way down here because it's like it's in a deep, deep, deep discount. So I would have been looking to get in right here. And if I would have taken that trade, as you see, I would have got stopped out if I would have taken that trade because the stop would have been below this consolidation right here. And I usually put it 1 point below. So let me see if I would have got stopped out if I would have taken this trade. So 41.50, that'll be 40.50. 40.50, yes, I would have got stopped out if I would have taken that trade from up here inside this fair value gap if I would have taken that trade. But I went with like a stop that far away, I wouldn't have took it. So my style of trading, it ain't set up nothing for the long side for me to take. You know what I'm saying? Not on the 5 minute. And then if it would have kept dropping that far, I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't have dropped down lower to try to look for nothing to go long. I would have just started waiting for reasons to go short on that right there. I wouldn't have took that trade. One, that's my style of trade, but I wouldn't have took it, and I wouldn't have dropped lower to be. I ain't gonna say, oh yeah, I could have took that and took that up. Tim Rogers wouldn't have took that right there. I wouldn't have took that. And even if I took that, my target would have been above these highs right here, and it never made it there. It ain't no low-hanging fruit for me to shoot for. That's the only low-hanging fruit. And on CPI, PPI, to try to want to keep breaking new highs is idiotic to me. That's idiotic to me. Because after a lunch like that, I ain't expecting to like just shoot to the ceiling no more. That's why I'm like, that's why yesterday I was like, I ain't gonna hold you. I probably won't trade nothing because we had took off to the moon and leading up to CPI and PPI. I don't expect to keep taking off to the moon. When we shoot that high, it's better just to wait to sell or just sit on your hands coming to PPI. And looking at this right here, it ain't getting me no entry to the downside. It just fell off the cliff. As you see, it didn't retrace back to nothing. We fell off the cliff, didn't get back to that fair value gap right there. Fell off we tumbled down. Help me. Fell on the back and the below. Roll. Oh, I'm safe. Rolled a little bit, then fell off and hit the ground. It didn't come back to that fair value gap. Didn't come back to that fair value gap. Started consolidating a little bit, dipped down, and then came back up at the end of the day. So it ain't give me no entry. Out of all this moving, my style of trading, I didn't get no entry. So even if I was trying to trade, I didn't get no entry for the day. Before we go over to SPY Lean, let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. If anybody's saying anything in the chat, stay on live. My sweetie said stay. See, man, see, my sweetie got love for y'all, man. See how she do me? She tell me stay on live. You know what I'm saying? How about I want to talk to you? How about that? I got a job and I don't pay attention no time. Hey, shh. We ain't gonna tell them that. We ain't gonna let them know that part. 100 said that person ain't make no money in 6 months. He probably did. Hater. Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. Let me pull up the one and only SPY Lean. Where you at, baby? Here. What's that? What Trump talk about? There can only be one. Hey, it's raining. It's raining outside. Two of the most polarizing men in America are beefing, and investors in Trump's social media platform. Who he beefing with? Elon? It got to be Elon. Who Trump beefing with? Elon? Because they said two of the most polarizing people. It's got to be, who Trump beefing with? It got to be Elon. Elon Musk. I knew it. Trump rips Elon Musk. He's another big artist. I knew it. I knew it had to be Elon Musk. SPY Lean, where you at, baby? Here I go. There goes SPY Lean right now. Okay. The reason why I made the little thumbnail, Y'all remember the thumbnail with the bull and the bear in the middle of the street? The reason why I made this thumbnail right here, CPI tomorrow, pup. Go get your daddy, man. And the bears trying to step over the line. We still in the middle of the road, man. Y'all remember this candle right here? Y'all remember this low? And make sure y'all can see that. Y'all remember this low right here? Right? Y'all remember this high right here? Remember when I put the little box there? If y'all still pulling up on IG, go to YouTube, youtube.com/thenewtlr. Right? Remember I said this the middle of the road. Let me change the color to the right color. Middle of the road was blue, right? Then we make the middle of the road blue. Remember we stretched that out? Where we at? Where we at? Somebody put in the chat where we at. Somebody put in the chat where we at. Somebody put in the chat where we at. Where we at? Although we still in the middle of the road. We still in the middle of the road. Still slap dab in the middle of the road. The Bears came in. The Bears said, look here, y'all been closing higher for, y'all closed there. Then y'all close higher for 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row, man. And then on the day when we tried to come back and you closed lower, you still made it green, man. You know what I'm saying? So now we're coming back. We got a lower close, a lower close, a lower close. And then the bulls say, nah, dude, guess what? We closed above your breaking structure again. You couldn't keep it below 380.54. We closed the day at 380.83, dude. So we're still in control. The bear said, nah, dude, we're in control. You're going down, man. You're going down. We still in the middle of the road, man. Although we're still in the middle of the road. We're still in the middle of the road. That's all I got to say. We still in the middle of the road. We close, right? We've been closing this same little range forever. We've been talking about this range from way back here. Right here. We was actually talking about the range all during this right here, but we officially started calling it the middle of the road when the bulls broke structure to the upside, right? So not counting the 23rd, we've been talking about the middle of the road for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. Who remember that? Who remember that show? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. Hey, we still in the middle of the road, man. Tomorrow is CPI. That's all I got. Tomorrow is CPI. So I ain't trying to make no predictions. I ain't trying to show nothing. I don't want nothing. I just want the CPI numbers to come out and we gonna go from there. I want CPI and PPI to come out. I probably won't do no trading until Monday. I want the CPI numbers to come out tomorrow, the PPI numbers to come out Thursday. The banks start reporting to, who is it? Delta report tomorrow. I think the banks start reporting on Thursday, I think the banks start reporting on Thursday. Cause, and then everybody looking for the bank. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I peeked at the market today and the travel stocks was doing good ahead of Delta earnings. So if everybody gonna start doing good ahead of the earnings, I don't know. We might have a rocky earnings season. You know what I'm saying? Cause when they do good ahead of the earnings, they tend to sell them off afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So we might have a rocky earnings season. Let's say 100. Oh, let me put the link in the chat. The link in the chat. If anybody want to pull up, I just put the link in the chat. That's the link right there. If anybody want to pull up, ask anything. Anybody want to pull up, share anything. Don't be afraid to pull up on the stage. Y'all know I'm crazy, but it's all love. You know what I'm saying? I just come out here to share my thoughts with the cousins in the hopes to, you know what I'm saying, shed it in a different light that somebody hopefully can understand. I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't take offense to people having an opposing opinion to me. I love when people have opposing opinion because it make me do a deeper dive into the stuff that they saying. And a lot of times they open my eyes to something that I was just overlooking because I was stuck in my bias. So if you got a question, if you want to share something, pull up. If you're scared to pull up, put it in the chat and I just read it out. 360, I'm aiming for. After that, I may be bullish. 100 say he want to get all the way down to 360. Then he 100 that put us down in that fair value gap. We getting that fair value gap. We got to fill that, homeboy. We got to fill that, homeboy. Let me. Oh, before I share the screen, I see something. Oh, that's Lil Hawk. What it do? What it do? That Lil Hawk don't get on here and just smile and wave like that, like the cousin did me the other day. Now, what it do? What's happening?
Now, all right. So I have a quick question.
Yeah.
On the ES at 1400 on the 5 minute.
Let me get my screen back up. And you say on the 5 minute?
On the 5 minute.
Okay. And you said at 1400 today?
At 40. Yep.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it's not a clean break in market structure, but it looks like it's kind of creates an equal low. And then at 1410, it retraces back into that fair value gap. Would that have been a good entry to short?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a good space. That's a good spot to go short from. But for me, it wouldn't have been like my type of trade, because like you say right here, if you look, I like for mine to be more pronounced. But if you look for everybody, I got the screen up, so everybody looking at it right here, you see right here, that's a swing low. This candle came down, right, and got below it a little bit, and then on the next candle, it dipped a little lower, and then it made a fair value gap right there. That's the old liquidity run reversal. You know what I'm saying? It's just not as pronounced as I like to see it. So that's why I say for my style, I wouldn't have took anything. But that's actually a perfect entry if that's your style of trading. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just that slight break in market structure. It ain't got to be pronounced. I just like it pronounced because I like I like more, not really aggressive moves, but like more I guess aggressive moves. I like the market to say I really want to go this way before I start jumping into it. But that's a perfect entry right there. If you take it off the bottom of this gap right there, it ain't nothing but, let me see how many. So 55.25, right? And then 61.50 is the top. So that's only like 6 points. And then say if you put it a point above, so go to 62.50. That's only 7 points. That's only 7 points of risk on that trade right there. You see what I'm saying? So that's a perfect entry. Yeah, that ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because I hesitated because it wasn't like how you trade. It wasn't a clean break in market structure. It was almost like an equal.
Yeah, I get it, but it's like it's just like I tell people, right? Trading ain't nothing cookie cutter about trading. So it's like what you have to learn to do is like you got to learn the trade setups that's not gonna make you that's not gonna trigger any of your bad tendencies. Right, a trade setup like this right here, that would trigger me. That'll make me start sweating. That'll make me start second guessing it. That'll make me start, you know what I'm saying, doing all kind of stupid stuff. So I'm not gonna take that trade because it didn't have like if this red candle would have bust down here to these equal lows right here, then I would have been looking to take a trade right there if I would have been trading. But since it stopped right there just below it, that's not enough of a break for me. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with that trade.
Okay, bet. And then one more question. In terms of stop loss, do you normally put the stop loss at the closest swing high or swing low, depending on direction?
If it like this swing high right here, if the swing high is within my risk tolerance, then I'll put it like 1 point above or below the swing high if it's within my risk tolerance. You know what I'm saying? But just say if this the swing high up here, but I really believe in the trade, and like say my risk, my stop loss stop right here, I'm just gonna leave it at my max stop loss. I'm not gonna move it up here. I'm just gonna, cause if it come against me and I'm losing more than I'm willing to risk, then I'm gonna punch myself in the face. But if the swing high fall within my max stop, then I'll lessen my risk. And if it comes stop me out because I lessen my risk, then I'll be like, sometimes be like, well, you know, it was part of the trade, or sometimes be like, man, I should have just left it at my max stop loss. Because I took a trade like that before one time where just say my max stop loss was right here where this blue line is, and then I moved it to here, right? And then it came and stopped me out and stopped right here under my max and then ran 70 points. And I was sitting there looking like, why? But yeah, I never moved my stop loss further than I need to get to the other side of the swing high, swing low. But if it's within my max loss, then I'll move it closer to it to give me a better risk to reward based off where I'm trying to get to.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Tim.
Appreciate you, man.
Fight
Appreciate
again.
you always supporting the channel, always showing love in the
Yes,
chat.
sir.
Yep. What they say, can you explain what she said? Can you explain exactly what a breaking structure? Oh, my bad. I said she. My bad, Brandon. When it was small, I just saw like long braids. My bad, partner. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hey, breaking structure is when it's to the upside or the downside. But like, see how let me find a clean one so you can like really see it good. Cause I'm looking at a couple here, but I want it to be like real pronounced so you can see it really. Let me go to 60 minute. Because I want you to really be able to see it good and not get lost in the candles. Right? Okay, right here. Right here. Right? So, you see how we trade and see how the market trading down, right? The market trading down right here. So the market trading down, right? The market coming down. Boom. Let me make this fatter. Exaggerate this size so y'all can see. So boom, the market coming down, right? It's trading down, and then we come down and we make this swing low right here, meaning this candle here, right, got a higher low to the left and a higher low to the right. So we make a swing low right here, right? Boom. So we dilly-dallied a little bit before we went back up. Then we went back up, right? Then we went back up. And we came up. It don't matter how high up or down you go, right? We changed directions, right? We changed directions. We went back up. Get off of there. I'm put that there. Y'all know it's coming back. I just want you to be able to see the what's the name. So then we started coming back down. When we started coming, these on out, and you can have a breaking structure on any time frame, right? We started coming back down, right? Let me turn this snap off because it's starting to get on my nerve now. Right, we started coming back down, right? And when we came back down, this swing low right there that we made, once you go past that, and it can be a swing low or a swing high, it worked both ways. Once you go past that right there, if I get that line straight, once you come past there, that's a breaking market structure. When it's like when you're coming down and you trade back through a high or a low, you trade back through a swing high or a swing low, that's a breaking market structure right there. And what me and Lil Hawk was just talking about on this on the 5-minute candles, what we was just talking about on the 5-minute candles right here. Let me come to 1400 and blow this up pretty big. Right, so where we at right here? Get out the way. So if you look right here, this swing low right here, right? Let me get a little line. This swing low right here, click there, come across. Hopefully y'all can see that. See how it barely tucked down, like ducked down below that? Like, so we was trading up, right? Remember what I was saying? We was trading up, right? We came down, made a swing low right here. We got a higher low to the left, higher low to the right. We made a swing low right here, right? Kept trading up, and then we start coming back down, and we broke through that swing low. That's a breaking market structure right there. Whenever you get a breaking market structure, right? That's the market telling you, I possibly want to keep going in this direction. But usually when you get a breaking market structure, you're going to have some form of retracement. And so here's the fair value gap that we looking for it to retrace back to in this instance right here. After we broke market structure, we came down, we broke it, then we traded back up into this fair value gap right there. And that's the retracement that you would have been looking for to take this trade. Come back into this fair value gap. You take it at the bottom of the fair value gap to get the best possible entry. You take it at the top of the fair value gap to get the best risk to reward, but you don't always get picked up there. But that's the breaking market structure whenever you trade back through a swing low after you've been going up and you come down and you break through a swing low. That's a breaking market structure. And the reverse is the same. If you trade in like this, a breaking market structure here. We was trading up, we made a swing high right there. We came down. When we traded back through, we got a breaking market structure right there. Boom, got the breaking market structure right here on this candle. Then it came back to retrace back to a fair value gap right there. It ain't gonna always retrace back to a fair value gap, but I'm a fair value gap trader, so I be looking for it to retrace back to a fair value gap. Came back, retraced back to the fair value gap, gave you 1, 2 more opportunities to get in. Pune took off to the upside. That's a breaking market structure to the upside. Over here was a breaking market structure to the downside. Hopefully I ain't confuse you. Hopefully I help you out with that right there, Brandon. And I apologize again for saying she. What that is? Yep, you're right. I'm looking at it now. The 2-minute was perfect. Oh, you talk about taking that entry on the 2-minute? Oh, the 2-minute gave a real good setup. Oh, it's all good, 100. It's all good, man. All right, I appreciate you. I'm not either. I'm not either. Hey, we've been on here for 38 minutes. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I appreciate Brandon for the question. I appreciate Lil Hawk for sharing the insight, showing a trade that worked out for a person with a different trading style of mine. It's the same type of trade, but the different trading style, right? So with that, man, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. All right, tomorrow Wednesday. I'll see y'all at 9 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna do the overnight price action, and we just gonna see what the CPI numbers did. Cause I pull up at 9 o'clock, the CPI numbers will be out, and we'll see what the CPI numbers did. Excuse me, but that spaghetti getting to me. Man, my wife made some spaghetti other night. I was like, baby, what kind of sauce is this? That thing was swinging, so I'm talking about swinging for the fences, you feel me? And she was like, tomato paste. I said, oh, so you made it from scratch? She like, yeah, that tomato paste that we had got in that we had got from the church that long time ago. I just got the tomato paste and I doctored it up. I put some of this on, put some of that on it, put some stuff in there out the garden. Man, when I tell you that thing was swinging. Look, hey, hold on. Y'all move to the side. I'm talking to my sweetie right now. You know you done messed up, don't you? You know you done messed up, don't you? You got to do that from now on. I don't care if you don't feel like it. From now on. You got to do it from now on. Hey, I see y'all in the morning at 9 o'clock for the overnight price action, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button wherever it is. Hit the like button and share this with a cousin. Share it with a cousin you like. Share it with a cousin you don't like. The homie Brandon pulled up and asked a question. It's another cousin that might have the same question. Hit him up, be like, hey, remember when you was asking about breaking market structures? He talked about it in this video right here. Go check this video out. Share it with a cousin, share it with a cousin, share it with a cousin. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for pulling up. I see y'all in the morning. Y'all know what it is, man. Right on to the real and deaf to the fakers. I'm gone.